Welcome to Switching Strings. I'm your host, Santos Aguilar, and there's no one here today. It's just me. I killed Sunny.
Lie.
I didn't kill Sunny. That's not true.
Lie.
I would never kill her. Why would I kill her?
What?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
I brought my mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Boom. There it is. Made from the box.
Idahoan or whatever. The Idaho brand.
What?
There's like a brand of max potatoes.
Max potatoes.
Max potatoes. Mashed potatoes is like Idaho or something like that. And my friend from Chicago actually introduced me to them back in freshman year. And I was like, oh my God, what is this amazing concoction you brought to me on this fine, whatever day of the week it was, afternoon? And she's like, I made mashed potatoes. I was like, when did you have time to skin potatoes, boil them, and mash them? She's like, no, they're from a box. And I was like, What? And then she's like, yeah, well, I grew up with this brand, blah, 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 blah. And ever since that day, my life has been changed. And it was a delicacy in my dorm. I'm not kidding. It was so good.
Wait, so do you not like mashed potatoes with the skins in it?
I've made it with the skins from scratch before, and I'm not the biggest fan.
No.
But maybe I also did it wrong, so I don't know.
I'm a big strategic. I worked in a restaurant, a 5-star restaurant.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Michelin?
Whoa. No.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hey,
Don't need the judgment here. Okay.
No, I was just wondering, baby. I was just wondering.
So.
Just asking a question. Just asking a question. Anyway.
It makes no sense that I bring that up because I didn't even learn this at the restaurant. But you mash potatoes from scratch, you put it through a ricer. Or you put it through a sieve and you mash it through a sieve and it comes out.
Oh, like one of those
yeah. And
nets?
you push the
I think
potato,
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And you put so much heavy cream and and butter and it comes out so delicious. You'll die of cholesterol attack. Is that a thing?
Don't ever give it to me.
For medical advice?
For medical reasons for me.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I mean, my high cholesterol.
Yes.
Did you know that cholesterol levels are genetic too? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's like diabetes.
I had no idea. Well, yes, someone.
Yeah, so...
I had no idea.
Looks like I'm going to get diabetes.
And I have high cholesterol.
So we're going to die at a very young age.
Mm-hmm. I was not looking.
All right, this podcast is over.
God.
We're disbanding after the world's worst high five. That was so bad.
It was really bad.
Spider-Man. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. New York City.
No.
This is not even his territory. This is like Matt Murdock's territory.
Who's Matt Murdock?
Daredevil? Did you watch the recent Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, we're at the
Not
end.
yeah.
Yeah, at the end.
Well, that too. But the lawyer after.
That's Daredevil, yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's Matt Murdock.
Is that the name of the character? Or the actor? Oh, okay.
Character.
Is it
Charlie Cox, actor.
Is it the same one from the Netflix series?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. All right. So who's the other guard? Charlie. Fuck. I don't fucking remember his name. F1?
For what?
Your F1.
Oh, Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc. And
okay, before you can say anything, Daniel Ricciardo is coming back to the grid for the rest of the season. Poor Nick DeVries. I'm so sorry, but Daniel deserve it. He's back on the grid, baby.
Now, when you say the grid, that makes me think he went to live in the forest and then came back.
Might as well. He had 6 months.
Is that a long time not to race?
That's half the season. And there's only 24 races, I think. But he's racing in Vegas, so I'm actually very happy. And it's
Are you gonna go?
I fucking wish.
Go.
On what grounds? The tickets are so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
They're like.
It's a rich people's sport. I forgot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Also Vegas.
I got tickets.
Too.
Not Harry. So fuck me.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. No. John Mayer. I'm gonna take us to John Mayer. In Belmont Park at the UBS Arena.
Oh.
Front row seat tickets.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Did a little splurge because I'd never been to a concert before, like ever in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
John Mayer's perfect first concert for you.
I know, right? And he's doing like a very intimate show. It's just acoustic guitar.
Aww.
So yeah, it's gonna be cool. If you're there, I'm seat 6, row 6, on floor section 1.
I thought you were gonna say 6.
Yes, I'm going to. That's pretty good. Do my devil voice.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? Maybe I.
Roger.
I'm going to eat you in your
Batman.
sleep. Oh, I'm Batman. Doesn't Batman like have like a frog in his throat? I'm Batman. No, that's not right.
That is
definitely
incorrect
not right.
on so many grounds.
I'm Batman.
That's more like that.
Does
old
anyone
man
have a
from-
lozenge?
That's more like that old guy from Coward the
Cowardly
Courage.
Dog.
Yeah, Coward the Courage. What?
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yes, that one.
Constance. I don't fucking remember. That was a crazy ass show.
Dude, I only remember in my childhood watching like one of the not even one episode, but like part of an episode, and it was happening. It was like the dog was in some kind of bathroom, and like the stalls were haunted or something. And I think that clip, like that little section of that episode, ingrained itself in my brain because I think I had dreams about it, like nightmares about it.
I was literally about to say, Courage the Cowardly Dog gave my whole entire family nightmares. It is
I'm not surprised.
one of the craziest shows ever to exist.
I kind of want to watch it now that I'm older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
yeah.
it's like when you
It's
watch
insane.
Coraline when you're younger. And you're
Dude,
terrified.
that's
And then you
insane.
watch it when you're older, and you're still terrified.
Yeah, you're still scared.
Then it's like more interesting because you actually understand it.
Yeah, the art behind it. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. That one is like if you've never seen it, it's like someone made you trip on acid, and then right as you started to trip, they held you by the face, and they're like, "The devil and a dog is gonna come see you," and then just left you alone. That's what you see in
Holy
that
shit.
cartoon. It's insane. Go see it.
What's your favorite animated movie?
Favorite animated movie right now?
Of your childhood.
Oh, my child. Okay.
Of your
The
childhood.
fact that I was about to say right now.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, because I would say Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Into
Oh,
the Spider-Verse for
yeah.
animated movies.
Yeah, that was really good.
My favorite of your childhood.
My childhood? Probably only because we watched. So growing up, I had VHSs.
Whoa.
And
You're
no,
not
I'm
that much older than me.
I'm not 29 years old.
You're not.
I'm 22 years old. What happened was my mom had kids in 2 different generations. So she had kids that were 11 years older
Millennials.
than me. And then she had us much later. So we watched the same couple of movies over and over. There's the classic The Lion King. You never seen it, did you? Oh.
I'm sure I have. Here's the thing.
I'm going to drown myself in this water.
Here's the thing. I think I have seen The Lion King. I just don't remember it. At all. And I haven't watched it since I don't remember it.
I'm going to try to sound like I was drowning. But I almost accidentally drowned.
Is it considered drowning if you're above water?
Yes. Because technically my
You could
lungs
just
are
be
underwater.
Choking.
Oh, is it choking?
I think so.
Choke drown.
I've been asked this
Oh.
question before. Is it considered drowning if you're above water?
Ooh.
Or is it just considered choking?
We call this drown gate. Vote.
Remember when hovercrafts like 5-10
Yeah. Holy
And then they
shit.
started
And
exploding.
they started exploding on planes. On planes.
Oh my God, I thought it was
There's
just
caught
on
fire on
homes.
planes.
I thought it was just on homes. I've just
Yeah.
seen videos of like it charging overnight and then just explodes. It was like, oh shit.
Have you ever ridden one? No. I rode one once. Terrifying. I was short overweight kid. Now I'm a medium height overweight kid, and
Solid.
So at the time, it was hard for me to balance because one little inch back and I'm flying the other way around. But I had my friend who had it. He could just fucking go around the whole house, just like
How do
zip
they
through.
do that?
No, I would die.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And now I want to ride a motorcycle.
Jesus
Can't even
Christ.
ride a hoverboard. I'm getting really into motorsports.
A motorcycle. That was a weird sound.
It was really funny. No, but I'm really getting into my testosterone interests of.
Your T is
manly
probably higher
things.
than my T.
T?
T is testosterone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
With how much you're watching F1.
I fucking love that sport, man.
Do you know what I did this morning? I watched a cartoon. And you watched F1 sports?
I watched a rerun of, not a rerun, but like I watched the 2-hour race, second to last before the summer break, to fall asleep.
To fall asleep.
I was tired and I wanted to go to bed, and I was like, but I still feel like being awake, you know? And I was like, you know what should I watch? What should I bring over to my little laptop bed space? And I was like, let's finish watching was it Austria? No. Hungarian.
ask me.
Let's finish watching the Hungarian GP and all the craziness that happened.
What is that?
Grand
GP?
Prix.
Oh, Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yeah, your T is definitely higher than mine.
I'm also back on my meds because I didn't take them for 2 months by accident.
What medication?
Accutane.
Which
It's
is?
a hormonal medication.
Does it stop?
I think it does it lower estrogen? I think it lowers estrogen. But I'm only
You
like,
looked in the mirror and you're like, I'm getting too girly. I need to turn this off.
I need to readjust and rethink my life.
So you
Is
got
what I
back
said.
on drugs.
I've only got like 2 more doses. No, 2 more months. Like every prescriptions. Like
Is it a pill or a shot?
A pill.
Okay.
If I had to shoot myself every day.
Well, testosterone is a shot. I know that.
Well, estrogen comes in a pill, a shot, and something else. But most people take the pill, I think. Why is testosterone? Is it only a shot?
I think so.
Can you not do like a pill or anything else?
I don't know. I'm not really into that. Like drugging myself up.
Clearly not. Clearly.
But yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. This would be a great opportunity for me to make shit up.
Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. John Mayer? It's not John Mayer. I know.
That is so far.
Speaking of remembering things
Okay.
of our past,
Okay.
2010, the decade of 2010 slang. Like, remember? Okay, so like when Vines were still a thing, it's
Okay.
like this bitch empty, yeet, and then
yeah.
yeet was like a thing forever, and it still kind of is.
Yeah.
But
It's still there.
I was reflecting with one of my childhood best friends recently, and I was like, Megan, do you remember crackhead? Like, oh my god, Lindsay's such a crackhead. Do you remember? Were you?
You sound like a white girl. Lindsay, do you remember? Do you remember Maria? She's such a fucking crackhead.
No, that's exactly what it's like, though.
Holy shit.
Were you around that area?
Yes, around that energy. Yes. Well, yeah, we'd call people crackheads, but like, that's such a crazy thing to call someone.
Like, oh my god, what was the world on?
It's crazy because we don't use that anymore.
Not at all.
I mean, personally, in my personal life, I use it a couple times, I'm sure. I've definitely called a coworker
like-
to a crackhead, but
But like, it was literally a
A thing
thing.
that everyone... Yeah, that's true.
Like, no matter where you were, I feel like.
It's
for the
weird,
most
too,
part.
because, like, you think of words that we're not supposed to use anymore. Like lame.
It's lit, fam.
Oh, that was not the road I was taking. Lit, fam? Yes, I knew that existed. I never used it.
That was like that was in my middle school to high, like middle of high, middle of middle school and middle of high school area where that was
That would be
popular.
my high school area.
Yeah.
What were you like in high school?
A fucking loser. I mean, not to say that I'm not now, but like, no, I was like, if you were to divide
You're
my
not.
high school up into classes, it's like the nerds and geeks who all do fencing as a sport. And then there's like that middle class where it's like, oh, like some of the popular kids know you, but like mostly not. And you kind of just mingle around or whatever. And then there was like the popular kids.
Mm-hmm.
I was very much that middle class, and I knew of more people than people knew me. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't invited to parties, but I was still in like some of the top classes with some of those other people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like that kind of like working middle class or higher working middle class if we were to do societal classes
Okay.
like that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I also came from a very rich county, so that actually makes more sense. That actually makes a lot of sense, and I acted that way too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like, how dare you talk to me, you peasant? You just took a British accent.
Did I?
No, I'm just kidding.
I've been slipping in and out of
You
like
foolish
your...
squander, you. That's how you talk to people in high school?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The nerds and geeks. But you know what? I was like friends with all of those nerds and geeks too. So
Okay.
it was like, okay, so where am I really?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
All over the place.
Yeah, because I did
Oh,
dance
okay.
class, like, or dance company with some of the higher ups, quote unquote, shall we say.
The higher ups.
The higher ups in the societal standards of high school in New Jersey.
Joyzy, baby.
Oh, Joyzy baby. Joyzy
Joyzy.
baby. Yeah, but yeah, I took dance with some of them, so they knew who I was. But we didn't talk outside of the classes, outside of that studio. You know what I mean?
I feel like your name's Patricia. Can I call you Patricia? That fucking voice.
Who are you?
Well, what is my
Deborah?
voice? This is what a Deborah sounds like, do you? Fuck it, I'm
What
Deborah.
is Susanna? Is this the summer I turned pretty? Are you Susanna?
What? Oh, the fucking show.
Yeah.
Oh my
Have
God.
you ever seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
The first season I feel like is, I wouldn't say worth a watch, but it's definitely entertaining. And the second season's just getting on my nerves, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I got.
That's all. No, okay.
I feel awkward.
Oh, that's gonna be so fucking stupid.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna say it. I feel awkward.
Wow, guys, imagine reliving your most awkward moments, but with the public now. It's a
Yeah.
running joke.
Yep.
I can't escape it.
And if you haven't seen it, go back to episode 3 so you can see it.
Oh, I have to edit that. Oh, I'm not even there yet.
You fool. You fool.
You fool.
Oh, you fool.
You fool indeed.
I didn't know that relationships
Mm.
between friends have to be groomed. Is that the right word? I don't fucking know.
You made some like vague gesture. I'm like, what is this? Like a magical creation? Like, are we putting salt in the pot? Like, what's going on?
I don't know how to say the words that are in my brain.
Grown? Developed?
Yes.
Worked on?
Yes. That's
Okay.
nurtured. Is it?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, because I have friends that I grew up with,
Sorry.
and I don't talk to them anymore. And I kind of expect them to be there, but that's not fair of me to expect that they're going to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen them or said hi in so long.
Okay.
But my question to you is, how long is too long before you say you're not friends anymore, do you think? So like, let's say I haven't talked to you in like 5 years.
Oh, you're not friends anymore.
Okay, 3 years.
I think you can still be friends, but you kind of border more on acquaintance by then.
Okay.
It depends on how strong your relationship was.
Before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I hadn't talked to someone in 3 years, or more, honestly. And it was like, it was one of my hometown friends, and then we met up again recently when I went back to Jersey, and it was fine. So, like, I don't know, because we were also part of the same friend group, and, like, we went through so much friend group drama together, so it's, like, very tight-knit and shit, so. And, like, I think we still consider each other friends.
Yeah. Well, also for you, high school was 3 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a while. It wasn't that while ago, actually.
Yeah, it's not that long ago.
It feels like a while.
I wonder how I'm going to be in like 10 years.
I wonder that for myself, too.
I want to be like either like a old curmudgeon man.
Curmudgeon?
Yeah, curmudgeon.
That's a word.
You know what that word is?
Nope.
Me neither, but I use it. It's just like that kind of face, you know,
Like a, get off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my lawn.
There
That's exactly what I mean. I wouldn't mind being that.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind being that. Just like, get off my lawn.
And as a 32-year-old man.
Yes.
30, yep.
Yes. Like, get off my lawn.
I'm 32 years
I'm 32.
old.
I have a hunchback, and I'm get
Oh
off
my
my
God.
lawn.
I've been to war.
I've been to places you can't imagine.
Where do you want to be in 10 years?
In 10 years, hopefully,
A curmudgeon man. I don't even know what is that word?
curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon. I said curmudgeon, didn't I?
What was I gonna say?
What do you want to be in 10 years?
Oh yeah, 10 years.
5 and 10.
5 and 10.
Yeah.
I would like to have comedy be my full-time job in 5 years. 10 years, hopefully, if I already had a full-time job as a comedian in 5 years, hopefully it's still there in 10.
You get canceled for something?
Oh, I would definitely. What would I get canceled for, though?
I think I have an idea. I couldn't stop thinking about this.
What?
Saying...
Well, that's the weird thing, too, is because, like, language is weird. So, like, back in the day, lame used to mean, like, disabled.
Really?
Yeah, it was a medical term for being disabled.
She's lame.
See, when I put it in that context, it kind of sounded fucked up. Like, you're like, she has a fucking broken leg and no arm. She's fucking lame. But no, if you go back to the 50s, people used the word lame for people who had a disability. Now we use it to describe people who are lame. But
True.
so
True.
I don't know, words change and sometimes people don't. So, you know,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So yeah, I could definitely use the wrong word. Oops.
So this is what you're gonna get canceled for.
I used the
Yeah.
word lame.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
get canceled for using the word lame.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Also,
Nothing with music?
imbecile.
Oh.
Imbecile used to be a medical term for somebody who is right above mentally retarded. That is a true fact.
But it's a medical term, not an offensive term.
Well, exactly. But now we use imbecile as like, oh, you imbecile. Well, people above the age of 50 use that word.
So you.
So me.
Yeah, exactly.
Musically, you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, I thought about this for a long time, right? It was like, I'd be a comedian or a musician. I don't think I have both.
A musical comedian.
Well, that's the thing is, like, musical comedians, that's a different lane. That's an
That's
entirely
true.
different lane.
That's true. That's Bo Burnham's lane.
That's Bo Burnham's
That's
lane.
Bo Burnham's
And
lane.
honestly, he's too good. He can have that lane.
He can own it.
He can own it. He can have
He is
that.
king of that lane.
He took over for Steve Martin, I think. But yeah, music wise, I don't know. I don't think I'll be performing music.
Will you be releasing music?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So something for your own enjoyment. That's
Yeah, it's a hobby. Yeah, it's a hobby.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unless I turn into like what's his name? The guy who plays Ron Swanson.
Oh.
Nick
What does he
Offerman.
do now?
Well, he's an actor, but his hobby was woodworking. So
Oh.
now he legit sells like he makes chairs and shit.
Oh, that's interesting.
And
Does he have
tables.
his own brand?
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Oh, good for him.
Yeah,
That's so
so-
cute.
So maybe something like that in the future, but
When you meet like a friend of a friend, like like your friend's friend, how like is that awkward for you or no?
what do you mean? In what
It's
context?
like, oh, like, hey, Santos. Like, it's like me. It's like, oh, hey, Santos, this is my friend XYZ. It's like,
Okay.
and then, like, maybe, like, you had no idea that they were bringing them, or maybe this was, like, a spontaneous meetup. It's like, oh, like, you're in town, I'm in town, let's go meet up. And they have, like, I have a random friend or something. It's like, oh! How do you
Okay.
approach it? How do you
There's-
meet people is
How
what
do
I'm
I
asking
meet people?
you.
Well, I'm pretty dumb, so it's gonna be a rough ride.
Oh,
No.
Can't be as rough as what I met this person.
I feel awkward. I'm just gonna say it.
2 buys and whatever you are.
Oh no.
I really hope Joe watches this.
Oh
Because
my god.
I'm so sorry. It's too funny now. I'm
Wait.
like, what a way to meet someone new.
When I met Arleth.
Yes. Shout out, homie.
Shout out, homie. Me and you were gonna go see a movie, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring Arleth," and I was like, "Okay."
Was
and that
it
was
around
like
my
an hour.
birthday?
Yes,
Was
it
that
was around
why?
your birthday.
Yeah.
And we went to go see Cocaine Bear.
Oh my
the
god.
world's stupidest, outrageous,
She
funniest
had been
movie.
wanting to see that for a little bit, so I was like,
So it made sense to bring her, right?
yeah.
So she probably, you texted me like maybe like a couple hours before we were about to see the movie that Arleth was coming. And so I was like, okay. So when I met her, it was super easy because it takes a certain person to like you. I'm just fucking with you.
No, I can see that actually. It makes sense.
But also, she's Mexican and I'm Mexican, so
Right.
we did talk about that for a little bit.
There's already
That
something
made
that
it-
you connected with.
That made it super easy, yeah. But white people, it's a totally different game.
Like when you met one of my friend at the pit that I brought that one time. Recently. When it was your and Sebastian's show.
I don't remember.
He gave
Which
you guys
one?
a story.
What story?
I don't want to name drop.
Fudge. I could beep it out.
Oh.
Oh! Yeah.
Tall, white.
Well, when I met him, it was... He'd seen the show, so I was already of higher regards.
That's true.
So it wasn't too hard. I didn't have to talk about myself. You would point out some things like that we had in common, and so we'd talk about it, and then eventually it just became me and him talking, and you were on the side.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
remember
wow,
that? Yeah, yeah.
like they're best friends now.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So when but like let's say it's like out in the desert, right? And I have a friend who's like, "Hey, meet my friend that I just pulled out of the ground."
Yes.
The easiest way for me to get this person to enjoy while I'm there is just to make them laugh, and then after the first like 5 or 10 minutes of getting to know them, making them laugh, I just have them talk about themselves.
Sure.
We covered this last time, but people love talking about themselves,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
just have them do all the work.
I feel like every time I meet someone new, it's like, what's the vibe? Like, do I give them a hug? Do I give them a handshake? A handshake.
I thought you were gonna say a hand job. Do I give him a hug? Do I give him a hand job?
A little greeting handy wouldn't hurt.
Holy
Like,
shit! Oh fuck!
you and I are two very different people.
Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna say.
You know what's really funny is that when we were making the poster card for our thingy,
Yeah.
I was like, I gave you another option of a photo of me, and I was like, in the photo, because that's just how I take photos when I'm having fun. And then you were like, I don't know if you want to do that because someone might draw a dick on your face. something that would have crossed my mind. I was like, what? So we didn't go with that photo.
Well, you think about it. You're on the subway and you see like a one of those fucking the subway ads, right?
Yeah, and they always.
And
like,
someone's drawn a fucking dick right
Yeah,
next
but
to
wait
it.
a minute. What are we gonna be on a subway ad?
Oh, we're definitely not. But somebody could make like a meme or something.
None of my friends.
Well,
I
you're
know that
forgetting
for a
we're on the
fact.
internet full of strangers.
Yeah, but, okay, whatever.
So.
But that just reminds me.
Listen, people are horrible, and it's my job to relate to you how horrible they are because I'm horrible.
You are too.
I'm horrible, yeah.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's just the way of the world, though. That's just the way of the world. We should do a song about that, how horrible the world is.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Pray do tell.
You're singing too. In fact, you're starting it.
What the fuck? This world, so bad. I just wanted to take a photo, but this world, so bad. Don't know where to go from here. We're okay, guys.
Everything's okay.
I don't know how to sing about bad things in the world.
I guess I'll go. Our friends are back.
As the lighting changes.
This world is all fucked up.
At least this one's closed.
Oh, you're just hanging around, having a good time. Oh, they gave us back our light. How kind.
But this world, so bad. This guy's doing construction on my roof. This world, so crazy.
You're crazy.
Absolutely crazy. I put my hand in my mashed potatoes. I'm okay. At least it wasn't a knife in there.
She's not okay.
Will I ever be?
Let's get
I
real
got
sad for
nothing.
some reason.
I got nothing. I was trying my best. Oh, so sad.
Because this world is so
So bad.
and I just wanna
Be happy.
be happy, be happy, be
Be happy. I saw children in the park today. See those jeans over there? I can't get the bad jean smell out of them. Isn't that terrible?
What an awful life you live.
What an awful life.
Yeah. There are children in the world who
Have more fun than I do.
suffer from starvation. But
Go
this
feed
apartment's
them.
kind of warm,
It's getting a little warm.
and I'm uncomfortable. So
I'm
fuck them
sorry.
kids.
I'm sorry you're uncomfortable.
So fuck these kids.
Fuck.
Thank you. That song was "This World."
That was a really good tune. I like that. Very
That was
upbeat.
fun. That was fun.
It is warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the
alright.
price we pay. Well, do you run hot or cold?
Hot. Hot. When I get sick and have fevers, they average
You're at
like
78 degrees. They take your temperature like, holy shit.
No, I run hot.
Oh, you run hot.
I run hot.
Oh.
If I was 72 degrees, that's still concerning because I run hot. But I run like average of like 102.
What? You run at a fever? Your body runs at a fever?
What?
Wait, you said
We're
I
getting
run at
lost.
102.
My body temperature runs at 102. Yeah, it like hits 102.
Oh, when you have a fever?
Yeah, so I don't go running when I have a fever.
I thought you meant you just have a fever all the time.
No.
No, I haven't gotten sick. I haven't gotten COVID.
I've never gotten COVID
I haven't
either.
gotten.
I'm
Personally, I feel FOMO. Okay.
Really?
I'm going around licking doorknobs and shit. I haven't got it, and I.
I imagine me just like trying to lick a doorknob. Just...
Ma'am, excuse me. What are you doing?
Ma'am. Excuse me.
Stop licking that doorknob, please.
My entire family has had COVID.
Except for you.
Except for me. But I'm convinced that I have actually had it because there's just like no way that I haven't. Whoa, girl.
Oh.
Go have your fire somewhere else.
Yeah, get out of here with that fucking fire.
Look, you can do your job, but we also have to do ours too.
Ma'am, please.
And we are national treasures, so you can calm down.
National treasure. If I go missing tomorrow, one person is giving a shit, and that's my mom. Everyone else was like...
I would probably text you, and you just wouldn't text back.
And you're like,
all right, well.
He moved back home.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Have you... This is going to get really dark really
yeah,
fast.
let's fucking get dark.
But, have you ever thought of, like, if you died, like, just spontaneously dropped, or whatever, like, how big of an impact?
Yeah, I think about that all day, every day. Right before I go to sleep is when I think about that. I'm just kidding.
Beautiful.
No.
That's so poetic of you. Oh my God.
Let's think of it now.
Because, like, if I think about my immediate people, it'd be you, Arleth.
Not mom, dad.
Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. Sometimes I don't talk to my parents for like a week. It's just our relate. We're fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. My mom's. I don't know, but but like immediate is Arleth and you because I text Arleth like literally 24/7, and then you because I'm literally texting you about this shit all the time.
Yeah.
So. And then it's like...
Yeah, we're not friends or anything.
No.
Hope you didn't get that.
At all.
Yeah, we're not friends.
We only see each other twice a month.
This is a business relationship.
Exactly.
Anyway,
so... So, those... Like, you guys would be my two immediates that I can think of.
Okay.
And it's like, oh my God, finally news breaks that Sonny died. Great! It probably... Like, you know, my mom and dad and family and blah, 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 they would find out. Probably... Oh, I wonder, do you think if... you died spontaneously, would your parents, like, would your family withhold the information from the general public and then have, like, a funeral or whatever, or just something? Or
like,
would they,
post
like,
something
be
on
like, oh my
social
God,
media?
my son died, let's have a funeral? Like, would you have an open funeral, or would you have, like, a very closed private?
Oh, it's my family will most definitely keep it closed. Like, it'll just be family and friends. Would they post it on social media?
That kind of
A
thing.
fallen angel.
Fly high.
Fly high.
Rest in peace.
Baby child.
Baby child of mine.
If I died spontaneously, I don't think I would have anyone in New York who would find out immediately. Well, honestly, I don't think anyone would find out immediately. I think my mom would be like, would text me and then not get a response, and then she'd be like, "Are you dead?" And then she'd be like, "Oh," after like another like 24 hours, she'd be like, "Okay, you're dead. I'm coming over right now," and then she'll fly over here, investigate herself.
Oh my God.
And then be like, "I've come to the conclusion my son is dead," and then
Solid.
she'll take all my stuff back home, bury it with me if there's a body to be found, depending on how I die.
Right.
Shout out to you,
just
murderers.
kind of implode.
Yeah, if I implode, then there's no body, and they bury one of my guitars instead. That's probably what they'll do. And then
like, how many friends and like old,
honestly,
like high school friends and stuff do you think?
Oh, high school,
or like care? Like, how many
Okay.
people do you think would like actually care? I sorry to keep going, but like I recently had like a high school friend from like freshman sophomore year passed away this past March, and I was like, oh my God, like I actually cared, but like we hadn't actually spoken in maybe like 7 years or something like that. So like, how many people do you think would actually like care if you died?
From back home in high school, I would say a solid like 10 people, like people I was close with.
Right. Yeah.
And a couple teachers for sure.
Oh yeah.
Because I was a teacher's pet.
can see that.
oh, could you?
Really?
No, and then New York. I've only been here for 2 years. I don't.
Well, you have
Like-
a lot of citizens.
Oh yeah, but if I died, they'd be like, "Damn, that fucking sucks," and then the next day they would be like,
Laughing.
no, they,
Oh.
I would definitely love if they made jokes, but I don't think I have anyone who cares enough to like mourn and then make jokes. Because a person who makes jokes about somebody's death has to be really close with them, I think.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
or just so far removed. It's one or the other. It can't be like I kind of knew
In the
the guy
middle.
and jokes. Yeah.
But they would care.
I think
Comedians are really interesting when it comes to that
We're
stuff.
weird.
You are weird.
Yeah, if I died, I think there would be like 1 or 2 people that I know from my comedy world who'd be like, "Oh, I'll probably go to the funeral," and then everyone else would be like, "Damn, that sucks," and then the next day be like, "Oh, right, what are we doing today?" But that's all my fault.
What about like coworkers? What do you think about that?
I'm not close with any of my.
I feel like I'm
coworkers that.
interrogating you because I'm just asking you questions.
No, I don't care. Let's see. Coworkers. I definitely have 2 coworkers from my last job that would definitely come out. And then, like, this is saying if the funeral's in New York.
That's if. Yeah.
I don't think I have anyone in New York who would fly out to California to go to my funeral.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, I don't even expect you to go. Like, I'd be like, I'll
go
send
to
some
California.
flowers.
A whole California trip just to go to a funeral. It's like, okay, time to go to LA.
That's so depressing.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No.
People, well, I mean, like, it's family members. Usually you go fly back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, that's about it. I don't know.
Interesting. Very
Yeah.
fun. I
How
like your
about
Charlie
you?
Brown socks.
Oh, thank you. I wear goofy socks
Yeah,
all
you
the
do.
time.
You do, and you never show them.
Well, they're for me. They make me feel good.
Okay. Show us your feet. That's what I was getting.
That's
from
what I'm
that.
trying to avoid, okay? We're putting things in the public domain. And I don't want my feet to be one of those things.
Oh my God. I heard that there's like some foot website. I'm like, there's probably like 500.
Yeah,
honestly.
there's like a foot wiki or something. Yeah.
A wiki.
It's a wiki.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's a
did
website.
not know that part.
Foot wiki or Fuki. That sounds racially insensitive.
Not sure about that one, Santos.
What do you think that word means?
A fuki?
Yeah.
A fucked cookie? When I say fucked cookie, I mean like a
Fucked
fucked up
cookie.
cookie, not a fucked,
Not a cookie with a
not
hole in it.
Yeah, not a call me by your name type of shit.
Oh, did you see the trailer for Wonka?
No,
He's gonna be Willy Wonka.
I know.
Movie looks like dog shit.
I've been seeing memes about like who was the first Wonka? I forgot his name.
Oh, the orange hair guy.
Yeah,
The blonde
that guy versus Johnny Depp's versus Timothée Chalamet's. Actually, Timothée Chalamet's Wonka is being compared to this YouTuber Carl Jacobs. I don't know if you've. He's like one of Mr. Beast's minions, basically.
Okay.
But Carl Jacobs, he was like a really big part of the Minecraft YouTuber scene back in COVID era, so like 2020. And like whatever the embodiment of Carl Jacobs is exactly what Timothée Chalamet represents
In the movie?
in the movie. Yeah,
Oh.
like his Willy Wonka is basically a mirrored image. Like if
That's weird. That
it's
is
really
really
fucking
weird.
because it's like
That's a real person, though.
I know.
That's what's weird.
But the character and the person like go hand in hand. And there's been jokes where it's like, oh, Timothée Chalamet needs to play Wonka and has to do research. Just go watch Carl Jacobs' videos.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right.
Okay. If you were gonna play me in a movie, right? We're gender bending. Who gives a shit, right? Okay. If they painted you
You're both
brown
adorable. Okay.
and gave you
Dee
a perm,
from
yes,
in Philadelphia.
Always Sunny in Philly. It's a funny show.
What if I played you?
Okay, so what if painted you brown, got you curly hair and everything? Who would you try to use to emulate me? Like, let's say you didn't know me.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say you didn't know me, but you knew of me.
Oh
Right.
God. So basically, you're asking me who are you like?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But in a very deep and convoluted, weird way. You're welcome.
Did you hear me snort? Just
Yes. I'm gonna turn that up in the recording.
Okay. Who do you emulate? Every single name that's ever been in my mind has just left.
No. Sounds about right.
Actually, same thing for me.
Same thing for you?
I know this answer for me because my mom has told me.
Who?
Aquafina.
Ooh.
Like she says I'm a younger version of Aquafina. I'm not nearly as funny.
Aquafina's a lot louder than you are.
Personality wise, definitely, but looks wise, she was like, "Oh my god, you're Aquafina," and I was like,
"That's racist of your mom."
I don't know. What do you want me to say, Charlie D'Amelio?
Well, your personality. I don't know, Kim Kardashian. No, just.
Oh my gosh, is that a chick? That's a different person. That's Kylie. Is that a chicken?
Honestly, not to be racist or anything, but Stephanie Zhu.
Oh my god, she's so talented.
Her personality kind of gives me your vibes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen interviews of her or anything to know her personality.
She's goofy. She's goofy.
She looks a lot like Lana Condor.
Who's that?
The girl who plays the main character in To All the Boys.
I haven't seen that.
They look like identical.
Are you being racist right now? Are you saying...
No, but they've got like the same face shape and like a very similar smile.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Please.
Next thing you
know what? No. You're going to look it up and you're going to tell me that I'm right.
You're going to try to make me racist? Wow. That is a step forward from just being a regular racist. But proselytizing your racism? Wow.
Wow, an Asian saying that to other Asians look alike. Sound kind of iffy. But no, like, guys. Am I wrong? Doesn't Stephanie Hsu and Lana
is that how you say it?
How's it spelled? HSU?
Yeah, HSU.
Like Shu?
Shu?
No,
we have
that's
the same thing
Z.
in Spanish. The X makes like a jo sound.
Oh.
A jolo. Like the guy from what's that thing? Blue Beetle. You heard that movie?
I have, and I want to watch it.
The main.
It's a DC movie.
Yeah.
And DC does. Honestly, they do pretty decent with their.
Except Suicide
wait!
Squad.
No, I'm wrong. They do better with their shows and worse with their movies, and Marvel does better with their movies and not as yes. But I still want to see Blue Beetle. Like that looks.
I liked it.
Really?
I liked it. Yeah.
Is it officially out, or did you see previews?
No, I seen it. Out. Yeah.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. A bunch of Mexicans, which was really cool because I'd never seen like a lot of
yes.
like all Mexicans on a screen. I'd never seen that before. I didn't know I was gonna be affected in this way. But I was.
Isn't it crazy?
It's weird.
Isn't it crazy?
It's so weird because like I'm used to just seeing a bunch of white people play everything.
Exactly.
And then I just see like people who look like me and my grandpa, and I'm like, oh,
imagine
shit!
what it was like for Black people when Black Panther came out. Imagine what it was like for Asians when everything all at once came out.
So I guess what you're saying is.
Imagine what it was like when Blue Beetle came out for
substantially different levels of movies.
Imagine what it was like when Ariel came out.
Oh no. They're mixing up like race and gender and like Broadway and stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
They did Company, and they switched the lead character from a male to a female.
Oh, nice.
It was cool.
They did that. Cool. They did that for Doctor Who.
Doctor Who? Any good?
One of the I don't know because I don't watch it, but I heard like it broke news. It broke news. That's like, oh my god.
Oh, it's a woman playing. Not gonna watch it.
I just haven't watched any of it.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my god. Anyways,
I'm stirring the pot. What
are you cooking?
Fucking.
I thought you were gonna say fucking
cancellation.
Feet. Oh.
What? Fucking what?
I thought you were gonna say feet. I was like, why?
I think humans would be perfect if we didn't have feet. I think we'd be perfect.
No, it's valid.
But we have feet, so we're not perfect. Sure.
That's the whole reason
that's
why.
That's the whole reason why we're not
Oh my god,
perfect.
you can see a like gradual tan line from here.
I have a hardcore tan line.
On my ankle.
Not that the viewers can see this. So.
No, not that we're seeing anything.
Do you see?
Oh my god. Do you wear ankle socks or like crew socks?
Yeah.
But these are crew socks, right? No.
Well, I I don't know.
Whatever the
No,
long socks.
No.
Do you usually wear long socks or short socks?
Well, when I'm wearing shorts, I wear short socks because the other way is just fucking weird.
I mean, the way I do it.
Do you do that?
I only own long socks.
Oh. Well, I think it's different for a girl than it is a guy. I mean, seeing a guy
I
with
guess so.
high
Yeah.
knee socks is
No, not
jarring
like-
a little bit.
Not
It's a little
knee
jarring.
socks, but like you know.
Like these socks?
High ankle. Yeah, those ones.
I don't know.
I always wear high ankle. Knee socks. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever worn knee socks. Never
I
have.
definitely have.
Ooh. Pray do tell.
It's not for anything weird.
Okay.
They're like warm. It's to keep you warm.
Oh, like thermals.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
And they go up to your fucking knees.
Costco has these thermals that are like really thin leggings. Instead of them just being socks, it's like a full.
Oh yeah. 32-degree heat.
Yeah. My entire family used 32-degree heat for when we went to Iceland a few years back.
Iceland.
I don't think they actually help.
I don't like. I wear them, but I don't like wearing them because it pulls on my legs hair, like all of my leg hairs, and it pulls them out, and it hurts so much. But by the end of it, I've got a wax. You know, it just pulled out all the hair.
Well, I wish it was that easy for me.
Wait, do you wax?
I
Or do
wax,
you
yeah.
You wax?
I wax.
How bad does that hurt?
Not bad at all.
After a while, you
honestly.
get used to it?
Yeah, I've been doing it instead of shaving since I don't even remember when. I have shaved before. Like I shaved
I thought you
before.
were gonna say since like a kid. Like you're
Well,
8
I
years
mean,
old.
like basically, my mom used to take because she also waxes. That's why I got into waxing. So she used to take like her already used strip that she just used, like so it's not as sticky, right?
Yeah.
And then she used to like just slap it on my back and rip it off.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
She'd be like, "Come here." And I'd be like, "Oh, but I don't have anything." I'd be like 11 years old.
So you don't have any hair.
Literally. And she'd be like, "Come here." And then she'd like put it on my back and just rip it off. And I'd be like, "Why?"
It's like those pranks where they like stick something on your back and then you're like, okay, and then you have a sticker on your back, except she pulls off your non-existent hair, just a layer
So
of your
my
skin.
Exactly.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
I know. But then I shaved for a while and I was like, ugh, like shaving's really annoying. Like waxing does take it out of the root so it lasts longer or whatever. So this is what it looks like now. Sometimes I do miss a few spots by accident, but I'm like, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we bought it.
It's usually around my knees.
No, that's too scary. I've only seen waxing one time, and it was for the 40-Year-Old Virgin. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but it's Steve Carell.
Oh.
And he gets his chest waxed, and he just has so much hair.
It's real too. That was real.
Yeah, it looked like it
Yeah.
hurt so bad.
I'm short for the chest.
Yeah,
And for someone who never waxes, oh yeah.
that's crazy.
And for how hairy he was too.
Yeah, he's super hairy in that movie.
Yeah. Like I even waxed my underarms.
Underarms.
Yeah. I got my cousin into waxing her underarms. I don't know if she still does it, but
I just tugged on it and it hurt.
imagine getting your balls waxed. I do that like every month and a half.
You wax your balls?
Yeah, I wax my balls. It's not that bad for me because I also have a high pain tolerance too. But it's just not that bad for me.
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes worth of pain.
I could have died because I have a high pain tolerance.
From
So
what?
when I was 8, right?
Did you break your femur or something?
No, I had appendicitis.
At 8 years old?
Yeah, and
Is that okay?
yeah, it's a thing. I think I'm sure. And what had happened was, it was about to burst, and I kept like throwing up, and I was like, oh, I keep throwing up, and my mom was like, why do you keep throwing up? I was like, I don't know. And she was like, is your stomach hurting? I was like, no. And she was like, anything wrong? And I was like, no. And she was like, when was the last time you took a shit? And I was like, 5 days ago. She was like, okay, we're going to the hospital right now. And so we went to the hospital, and they're like, he pressed on my stomach, and I was like, whoa, that felt weird. And he was like, did that hurt? And I was like, that felt weird. I wouldn't say hurt. And he was like, all right, I'm pretty sure you have appendicitis. And I was like, what's that? And he was like, if we don't get this out of you, it's probably going to burst and you could die. I was like, okay, cool. So I got the surgery. They took it out. Then, while I was waiting to get out, they're like, cool, you're all good to go. All you have to go is number 2, and then you can leave. I don't know how long went by, maybe like a week, and they're like, you still haven't gone number 2. What's wrong? And it turned out one of my intestines had flipped over on itself. So it just created a...
twisted?
Yeah, literally just folded.
Oh my god. Like a hose and you can't get water out.
Yeah, exactly. Except the water was poop.
No.
So...
That's so bad.
I should have been in pain, but...
That's like major constipation to the next level.
Yeah. So self-inflicted, I think. My body did it to myself.
Oh,
I don't know. But yeah, and then they had to open me back up and cut that part out and then glue it back together.
So do you have part of your intestine missing?
Yeah, a little chunk. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, bowel resection, baby. I also have a scar from
They had to completely cut it out?
Yeah. Because it could fold back over again.
Oh,
like let's say you fold
like
a piece of paper.
now.
Yeah, you fold a piece of paper, and when you straighten it back out, it'll still like slowly like...
Because it's still got that crease. Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So,
Damn. All right. So you're the third person I know who's missing intestine.
Okay, Jack the Ripper. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I don't know. But yeah,
Ugh.
that's how I almost died as an 8-year-old. Wow. Yep. Cool
8?
times. Yeah, I was 8 years old.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. You've lived a really intense life. No wonder you're like 50 years old.
On the inside, oh yeah.
Like, Jesus.
I've had a cool life.
Is it cool?
It is now. No, I've seen some shit, but that's fine.
Okay. Are you okay?
Listen. Not listen. There's this show on Hulu called Killing County.
Okay.
And it's about the most dangerous place in America.
Oh, isn't that your hometown?
That's where I was. For police brutality and gun violence. Oh, represent. Say, oh, watch out.
What's the worst first date you've ever been on?
Oh, worst first date? Here's the thing is I haven't gone on a lot of dates because as, like, in my early ages, I was not into anything. I was like, no, get away from me, please. Please don't touch me. This is rough. So I made food from scratch, right? Warm food.
Question.
Okay. Answer.
Was this
Possibly.
the first date ever?
No.
Or okay.
No.
But this is the worst first date.
This is probably the worst first date. So I made pasta, hot pasta, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's cheese in there,
Okay.
Parmesan,
I do know.
Okay.
Okay.
By the time we were doing a picnic.
Okay.
By the time I get there, the pasta had coagulated. It had gotten cold, so it solidified.
Oh no!
Here's the cool thing about cheese: when it cools down, it hardens. Not hardens, but it solidifies. So then, I forgot to bring utensils.
Oh my god! So you just have a block of pasta and cheese, and no utensils.
Luckily, there was a party that was
Okay.
going on at the park that we were at. And so I was like, oh, we'll just go ask for some spoons or some forks. Some forks and some knives.
Okay.
They had no forks, no knives. They only had spoons. So I was like, okay, that's fine. We could work with this. I had a knife in my car for emergency reasons. Not to shank anybody. But... And so I grabbed a knife and I whittled out a fork out of the spoon.
So you makeshifted a fork.
Makeshift a fork.
So it's a spork now.
I went. It's a sport.
Okay.
I went to pick it up, and the whole fucking it was in a it was in a container. I stabbed it, and the whole container just came up. And then the spoon broke. Now, being me, after that, we had a great time because Papa knows how to have a great time, right? But
Okay.
But yeah, that first half was rough. It was rough.
Did the other person give any suggestions?
She was the one who suggested I turn the spoon into a fork.
Oh, that's funny. That's really
Yeah.
funny.
So she was cool. She's cool. But yeah. that was that.
So it was the worst first date on your end.
Yeah.
I see.
And it wasn't even that. The second half was cool.
Uh-huh.
But just the first half was like not going my way.
Damn.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't know. I've never really had any worst first dates. I also just don't go on dates.
Dates?
Yeah.
When was the last time you went on a date?
Last December. And it was also my first few dates too, like ever, because I don't go on dates.
Why?
I don't know.
Just not
People
into it?
don't ask me to.
It's
People don't like
2023.
me enough.
It's 2023. Okay, you can ask people out on dates.
Okay, yeah, and I would, except no one likes me. So, guys, if you want to take me out on a date,
We're selling Sunny right now. That's what we're doing.
hi, I'm contestant number
Yeah.
1.
Hey,
My
Sharks,
name
do
is
I have an
Sophie
opportunity for you? It's just like an investment. I'm offering
She's
15% of my company for a date of Sue and Sunny.
She's 5'2",
She's really short,
and ethnic,
easy to throw off a building.
and
if that's
very
what you're
naive,
into.
so she'll follow
So
you
she'll
up there.
fall for it. That's okay. How was your first date? How was that?
Let me try and remember it because I blocked it out of my mind.
That's you, and that sounds about right.
So it was like an evening
Okay.
in the winter.
That's detail. That is
It was an
detail.
evening.
It was an evening in the winter.
It was an
Sounds
evening
like
in
this,
winter.
the beginning of a book. It was evening of winter. Long-winded
13th
story.
of December, 2022. And
You can't remember anything, huh?
and
Was it a proper date or was it just like a
It was very casual. The
shag
entire
and snag.
situationship
Yeah.
was very, very casual, and it kind of got on my nerves, to be honest.
Oh, you wanted a real thing.
I deserve more.
Oh, you heard it.
So this person, he was not a mutual. That means we both know them. He's a friend of a
non-mutual friend?
Yes, a non-mutual friend. Non-mutual friend.
Yes.
That one of my that one of my then friends was friends with because she worked with him. Mm-hmm. And then we went out to eat at a diner out in Greenwich Village.
Okay.
And then I might be mixing dates because I don't remember how many we went on. Like 3 maybe? Wait, what?
30 dates?
3.
Oh.
I think this was the first date.
I believe in you.
I don't remember.
I believe
but
in you.
Anyways,
Conjure it up.
all 3 of these dates. Anyways, so
They were all the same?
same vibes. So
Okay.
they're all the same in my head, to be honest. I know that we went to eat at a diner in Greenwich Village. Mm-hmm. I know that we walked around Bryant Park. Nope. We probably walked around Rockefeller. Maybe that was with one of my friends, actually. It was so casual, dude. Like, I don't remember what we did. All I know is that we ate somewhere and then we walked somewhere.
And then
another one of these dates with the same person. I do.
Are these dates?
At this point, I'm not really sure. Because we do this stuff all the time.
Yeah, we hang out. I think you hung out with somebody and then smashed.
No.
No, it was just a chill.
Yeah, it was just chilling. Chilling.
Okay, I guess.
Because he also lived out in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So.
What do you define a date as, though?
Well, 2 people mutually agreeing that it is a date to step further into what could possibly be a more intimate relationship.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So you both agreed on that?
Yeah, it was a date. He's like,
Okay.
"Do you want to go this place, that, these details?" And I was like, "Yes."
Okay.
And he's like, "Okay, it's a date," and I was like, "Cool."
Oh, you're starting to remember a lot more.
Well, this is over text message, so I could go back and see it.
That's true.
There was a review afterwards. But I know for one of the dates, he and I went to Hudson Yards with it's the holiday season, so it's Hudson Yards is all decorated and beautiful, yeah. And we walked around the mall. It was cold outside, but it was cool. And then we walked all the way to the east side. And then he didn't kiss me there because I knew he was going to, and then I ran away. I didn't run
Guys,
away, but,
nobody
like,
will
chicken
date
out.
me, but also when they make moves, fucking, I just fucking, no, sis. Please. No, thank you.
No, but then he walked me to the subway station, and then we kissed there. And then afterwards, I was on the subway, and I was like, okay, and so I was like not into it, but we were more friends than anything, honestly.
Okay. Well.
And then he ended things in January, which I was like, fucking finally, because I'm too much of a coward to do anything, so I was just suffering in silence. But I also had other things going on, like I had rehearsals picking up. Like we had to work on pieces before the start of the new semester, so I was already like working on shit, and he was already doing something else. And I was like, okay, like I have literally a show in 2 days. Like I need, like this is a tumultuous week for me. Like I need this like to be finished or whatever. And then it's not funny, but it's funny to me that I was listening to one of Billy's, I think it was 8 by Billie Eilish, where it's like starts out as like a kid's voice and then it's her. Anyways, so if you, like on Spotify, when you scroll down, sometimes there's a little informational thingy. And there was a quote that Billie Eilish put there. It's like, something about like having feelings for someone who doesn't reciprocate them, and I posted that to my close friend story, which I forgot that he was on. I like completely forgot about this kid, and also our mutual friend who set us up could also see. And I was in deep shit with her at the time, and I was like not connecting with this guy, right? So she texted me like, "Hey, I saw your story. Like, if this is about us, like, then do you want to talk?" I was like, "Oh, girl, oh, it's not." Actually, it's not about anyone. It's just something deep that I thought would. It's like when girls post like breakup quotes on their stories after.
Oh my god. Well,
and then he texted me like, "Hey, are you free to call at any point? Like, I saw your story." And I was like,
no.
"Okay." No, but then he was like, "Yeah, like I feel like," I could hear him clacking on the keyboard too. So he was like playing games while at the same time. I was like, "Really? Like I
What an
walked away.
asshole.
I finished my rehearsal for you to be playing a game while
That's
like
funny.
breaking things off with me." Yeah. But no, literally he broke things off and I was like, okay. Like he's like, "I just don't see us going anywhere in the future." I was like, okay. Sorry for the post. And then we ended the call, right? I literally had a 10-minute dance party. Like, it was such a weight off my shoulders. Like, I literally had and then I called our mutual. I was like, "Dude, I just had a dance party. Guess what happened?" And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "We cut things off." And she was like, "Oh."
So I think we now know why.
So this is why. I hadn't seen him for a month. It was about time.
Yeah, that's true. So I joined Instagram pretty late. I joined it the end of my senior year in high school, which was 2019.
Okay. For a second, I thought you graduated college in 2019. I'm like, what? Wait.
No, high school. So did that, right?
Uh-huh.
But then I also got Snapchat probably like sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
And I'd only seen people post like missing you heart stuff. And I'm like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing on here? So I would just put crazy random shit. Like I'd be on the bus and I'd take a picture out the window and I would just put like really wishing I was in front of that car right now. Like suicidal thoughts.
Oh my god.
And it was jokes. I was just fucking around because I was like, people are so dumb. Why is everybody taking everything so serious? And I would just put shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I didn't know what to do with it.
True.
So people
My
would just post stuff
Instagram
like
has
that.
been through like 3 different
Phases.
Yeah. Because it was at first like, you know, like cringy me posting me and my friends, which is like me now essentially. So I'm back to square one. But then it like went through a photography era. It went through like bad Tumblr 2012 era. It's been
like, look at this
shit.
cute dress they made out of foil. Like just weird shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's the enigma for me. I think that is social media is like I have 6 posts on my Instagram
Right now?
Yeah, I have 6 posts on me.
But you post about improv a lot.
Well, I have stories, but like my posts, like just my posts.
We're gonna fact check this.
Fact check this. I guarantee it. I think I have 6, maybe 7.
Who are you? Oh, you do only have 6.
Yeah, I have 6.
What?
And here's the enigma: is I didn't know. Are you watching the stories right now?
Yeah.
I only have those posts because I don't.
This looks like a mugshot. This looks like a picture you would pose for your fake ID. Wait.
Who is that?
It's Charles Leclerc. It looks like he's posing for his fake ID. That's so funny. Anyway.
First thing she opens.
You better put that in. You better put that in.
I am.
Okay.
I am. Anyway, I only have 6 posts because I don't know what you're supposed to post. Like, anytime I'm like, oh, should I post this? My instant thought is, who gives a shit? Why are you going to post this? But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think I definitely have like a lot of quote. I don't know. I'm going on the microphone. Post-worthy things,
Okay.
but I would never post them because who the fuck cares?
Wow.
Like, I see people posting like pictures of like random shit, like their dog, and then something on the sidewalk, and then
Yeah.
like, okay, you can do that, but
Okay. Well, you see what I post. You and I.
what do you post?
Me. Funny things, memories.
Oh, memories.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's this one where I posted like a series of things that I saw, like signs, and it's like one of them was like a sticky note over an outlet in one of the buildings, and I was like, "Do not touch." And then another slide picture was a garbage can, but instead of saying trash, it said incinerator.
Okay.
I don't know.
So that's okay.
Or
so,
like a broken crosswalk sign that was upside down.
Yeah, you do like you do like you post like 6 photos at a time, and they're all.
I
Like,
can
just
only post
jumbled.
like slide like multiple photos.
You can't just do one.
No,
There's
I
more
don't
to
know
life.
why. I don't know why.
'Cause
It's
there's
just
so
like
much more
I
to life
see
than
everything in a series of things. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, oh, this would be a great theme for a post or something like that.
Well, also I go back to like my photos and I delete stuff that I know I'm not gonna look at. Like if I have I do not have any selfies of myself because I'm not into it.
Right.
But
I'm a mirror selfie girl.
mirror selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, would never. But that's good for you, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. What
There's
does
some
your
people
camera
who,
roll
like-
look like?
It's a series of things. I forget to delete screenshots sometimes. So it's like
Just a shit ton of fucking screenshots. I would say for consistency, I have more screenshots of like random shit that I needed to remember than anything else in my camera
that's
roll.
basically it.
Yeah.
Like old bus tickets.
Yeah.
I have like old schedule, like on Broadway Dance Center website thingy. Like sometimes I'll screenshot the thing. So it's like, oh, this
You know
person's
mine too.
class. Maybe I'll consider it. Maybe I won't, and I don't have to dig through it on the site again. So I've got old classes.
Okay.
Text chains.
Ooh, you're one of those?
Yeah, it's usually Arleth. She's saying some rambunctious shit.
Oh, you take screenshots of hers, not you take screenshots of other people and then send it to her?
Oh, that too.
Okay.
That too.
Yeah.
What else do I
That's
take?
very much a girl thing to do. It's very much a girl thing to
We
do.
talk a lot of shit.
Who do you talk shit about?
We were
I
talking
guess
shit
I'm not
today. We were talking shit today.
When was
Like
the last time you talked shit about me?
never. I
No?
think
Wow.
there might have been a time that I've been like annoyed at you, but I'm more annoyed at some other people than you. So
Oh, you
it's
only
like-
talk to her about people you're annoyed with?
Well, she
That's the main thing.
she and I know the same people, so it's like
It's super easy to talk shit. Okay.
so easy. Yeah.
Damn.
So we're literally doing that today. Yeah, I think our whole friendship is built on the basis of talking shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
At least you know what you're there for.
That and food. Oh my god, it's an ongoing thing. Like whenever you like have a meal with me, like I won't. As soon as we start eating, I won't speak, and she matches that energy so well. So like we'll be at a restaurant or something, and then the food will come out, and it's like silence for the next 10 to 20 minutes. This is why I can't go on dates. I won't talk to you.
Well,
Especially for eating out.
like when we go out to eat, it's kind of the same thing. Because like I eat for sustenance. Like when I eat, it's because
I eat for enjoyment.
Well, okay, yeah, I see that for sure. You're just like, oh, fucking. I eat because it's like, what if this is the last thing I ever eat? And that's a trauma response, okay?
I just wanted something delicious in my belly. Feel the flavor is melting on my tongue.
You know what I can't get over? Remember when we went to that Japanese restaurant?
Yeah, there's another one up here.
Of the same?
Yeah, same brand.
All right, this podcast is over.
I was literally going to say, because we were talking about food, and then I thought about that, like when you said that,
so
and I was
good.
like, what if I just went back to Ippudo, like, right now? Like, right after this podcast. We should make it a thing where we should go out to eat after podcast.
After a podcast.
We had Popeyes last time. How did
Popeyes.
I didn't ask you. How did you like that? What's your take on the chicken?
What?
You eat yours really fast.
Did I not just tell you? This could be the last time I ever eat.
I was shocked.
Well, also, you got like things with bones in it, and I just got strips.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, but yeah, I do eat fast. I eat so fast. It's so unhealthy. Like
I used to be like that.
Well, here's the thing: is you don't give your body a chance to just like slowly process the food. So if you just eat all at once, it just takes
it's
in,
all like one
like it's all
ball.
one big ball, and so it takes out the outside, but not what's on the inside. And then there's a very graphic way of just describing it. You don't get to absorb as much nutrients.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you. Oh.
Yeah.
That's also why people have lower metabolism.
I have a super slow metabolism. Like I could eat right now. What time? It's 4:00.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat right now, and like go like to like 80% full, and tomorrow morning I'll wake up and I'm like 60% full. Like I could be like, oh, I'm full. I can't eat. But then as soon as it's empty, like just because you never know when you're gonna eat again, you know?
Oh my god.
A little bit into my psyche.
I don't know if like I have faster metabolism than I used to because I used to be like that, or if I just like cherish my food a little bit better.
Cherish it.
I don't know. A healed girly can't really tell.
A healed girly.
Yeah.
You've healed
that middle
yourself?
school sickness was really
Yo, middle school be crazy.
physically and mentally.
You know
It was
how
crazy.
dumb I am? I was wearing some new pants in middle school. I was in junior high. And I was walking by, and this guy was like, killing those pants. And said it like that with that intonation.
Okay.
And that's technically an insult with his intonation.
Okay.
He was like, killing those pants.
Like
what
it's
he said.
backhanded.
Yeah. And I was like, thank you, man. Did the finger guns, and like, there was music playing in my head. I'm just like, yeah, I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah.
Oh my god, you would.
Socially inept.
Do you like
That's
my
what I am.
shirt?
What is it? Gay? Why doesn't it say gay on it?
Because I got it during Pride Month.
Mentally gone. It's a good shirt.
It used to be a full length, like.
Oh, did you
men's.
hem it and everything?
Well, so it used to be like a full length men's shirt from Urban Outfitters, and then I went skating one day in my neighborhood, and I ate absolute dog shit, and I ripped it, so then I had to hem it, and I also gained 2 nice gashes on the base of my palms.
Yeah. I, believe it or not, I used to skateboard.
I like how you said that. I used to skateboard.
used to
I'm
skateboard.
cool too.
And what I mean by that is I definitely was on my stomach on the skateboards. I was like penguining it out there.
I was on 2 feet, and sometimes my butt.
So,
I taught my friend how to
skateboard.
skateboard. Or she has a longboard, but
wait, what?
I taught one of my friends back at home how to skateboard.
How to skateboard?
Yeah, because it was COVID times, right? And it's like, well,
That's
what
the
new
time to
dangerous
skate.
hobby are we picking up today?
Yep, that's the time to skate though.
It's that one.
Yep. Do you have other dangerous hobbies?
I don't consider dance that dangerous.
But it could be.
Anything can be. Golf can be dangerous.
Well,
I don't know what other hobbies I have. Dangerous ones?
dangerous hobbies?
Dangerous? I don't
I'll
know.
tell you one of
Walking
mine.
outside, like.
Oh shit. I like going up to like random strangers and yelling at them. That's one of my dangerous hobbies.
When's the last time you did that?
Yesterday.
Okay, what happened?
Well, I went up and I just yelled at him. And I was like, hey! And he was like, what? And I was like, just like that. He looked at me and was like, what the fuck? And just kept walking.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm training people. That's what I'm doing. I'm totally joking. I do not do this. Did you believe I did that?
I was like, I have never.
Fuck you for that.
Never heard you do that. Ever. Ever. I know a dangerous hobby. Not mine, one of yours, is picking me up and pretending to throw me into traffic. It's no wonder that people thought we were dating.
I get
Can we
it
talk
twice.
about that?
Okay, well, here's the thing: is our friendship was like cool because we got very comfortable with each other very quickly.
It's
right?
a tiz.
It's the tism.
It's a tiz.
So one day, I picked her up, and then
Like you like bridal. No.
No. That was the second
shoulder.
time. Yeah, I lift you over the shoulder and pretended to throw her in the street with the car coming.
It was literally an oncoming car.
Oncoming traffic. And she knew I would never do that. But the 7 people that were hanging out with us didn't know that I wouldn't throw her in the street. And the craziest thing about it is that she was the most comfortable person in the whole situation. Everyone else was freaking the fuck out, and she was like, yeah, this is just something you do. Even though it was the first time I did it.
It's like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
I accept it.
Really, people thought we were dating?
I know, well, yeah, because I know at least, I mean, it's not you, but
Name drop.
One of
I
our
want
friends.
names. I want names.
Well, it's Aaron. We love Aaron. Aaron thought Sebastian and I were dating at some point.
Okay. Yeah.
We all know. We all discussed it. It was like, oh, that's funny. Haha, jokes. Okay. So there was a lot of speculation with me and Sebastian, and I'm sure there was speculation. Because who was it? I know there's at least one person.
There was.
Who was
my
it?
My coworker definitely thought you and I were dating.
That's funny.
And then another coworker thought you and I were dating.
Your old job or
and
your...
old job, yeah. And then another person also thought we were dating.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I would never. She's too Asian.
Too Mexican.
Too Mexican and she's too Asian.
Like the fuck?
Oh, that's funny. Should we take a break?
Yeah, we haven't taken our break yet.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna go get a piece of chocolate.
This is
Bitch better have my money.
I was just gonna say this is a fun episode. But I guess bitch better have your money. You know what'd be fun to do? What are you doing? What is that? You look like you're gonna harm somebody with that. Whatever the fuck that was. We're back? Yeah.
Santos peed in my home.
Why would you tell them that?
Because you did.
Don't.
You did it.
I'm like Kim Jong-un. I don't pee. I don't do that. I don't poop either.
I watched you go to the bathroom.
Shh. She has cameras in her bathroom, and she watched me pee. You said it. You said it like a 13-year-old kid. He went pee in my bathroom, and I watched him.
Like, drooling and snorting.
Me too. I fucking spit. Why'd you say it like that?
I meant to say, like, she's going into the bathroom, but it was leaving my mouth before I could stop myself, and I watched it happen. I watched my brain dysfunction with my mouth. Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm mentally gone.
She's been gone for a while. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that piece of chocolate was really good.
You know what that makes me think of though? Is drugs. How are you when you smoke weed? You've said
I
you
get
described
really
it a little
nervous.
bit.
I get anxious.
Nervous and anxious?
Yeah, if I smoke, like the actual action of smoking, I can do with other people. But once the high starts to sit in, I gotta go, because then I have to be by myself.
Okay.
And I have to like feel safe in my own space with no one around, because I feel like everyone's watching me. all the time.
Oh.
Well, that's just me in general.
But turned up to 11 when you
Turned up to
Okay.
15. So I'm like, I gotta go and make sure like I'm not going crazy.
For me, I get functional. Like I can do more stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I'm able to just like do one thing.
Nah, bro.
Because usually I can't just do one thing. You have introduced me to microdosing.
Yes.
In chocolate.
Yes.
So getting me high on drugs and getting me fat.
Yes.
A Hansel and Gretel situation, huh? You're gonna eat me?
Except I'm the witch.
Yeah, you're the witch. Yeah.
You're both.
And I'm both of them.
Girl.
Yeah. She watches you when you go pee too. It just is something that happens.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say, man? What can I say?
I'm excited to try because I don't know if I'm gonna do it anytime soon, but I would be interested in like tripping on mushrooms.
Yeah?
Like, because I had a
Amsterdam.
roommate. Huh?
Go to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam? That's where they do the crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we both can't be drinking water at the same time. So, did you spit back into it?
Yeah. I got this much left.
I had a roommate who tripped on it and went to Prospect Park for some reason, even though I live way uptown.
Okay.
And was just dancing like this, he said, for about 4 hours.
Oh my God.
He was just in the park dancing for 4 hours. Whoa. So that sounds interesting to me. It would
Good
feel
workout.
like
4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours. It's insane. Sounds like a waste of time, but it could be a fun time, I think.
Live fast, die young. Bad girls do it well.
Yee!
Does your dad sneeze like a dad? Like a achoo!
No. My stepdad, he sneezes like, "Achoo!" Like real quick, but real like.
Direct?
Yeah. Like yeah, kind of like that. But kind of loud.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My dad does.
I sneeze the whole.
I don't think I've ever heard you sneeze.
And you won't.
Okay.
Because I usually don't make noise. Because if I let it out, I go crazy. But when I'm with people, I do that sneeze.
Do you sneeze out of your mouth or your nose?
Nose.
Me too. I always thought I was weird for doing that. But speaking of sneezes, my friend's mother, Mama, she sneezes like a dad.
Oh.
She goes,
That
yeah!
Like just
Like
fucking,
dead.
Just
Like you can hear it probably outside the house. Like it's that enormous.
No.
It was crazy.
Do you do any dad things?
Like what?
Like, I don't know.
What
do
are dad-
Sudoku on the couch? I do that.
Do I what?
Do Sudoku?
No.
No, I do Sudoku.
I don't even know how to play that. What is that?
Wow. It's the math game.
The one with
you
the
have
numbers?
squares. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, okay, you're not a dad. Or do you get excited about weird things? Like some dads get excited
I'm
about.
ADHD.
Well, that's different. It's like weird niche. Like I get dad energy when I'm around guitars. The guitars give me dad energy. Like it is the only thing I'll talk about if I have one in my hands and I'm not doing anything. It'll just become the focus.
You
of
might
my
not like
existence.
my answer for my answer.
What?
F1 is the current.
That is your dad thing. I think.
Yes. Motorsports.
Fucking. I don't know why I have so much disdain for it.
I don't know either.
It's just like
Our life is the same.
who gives a shit? Like,
I mean, granted, that's facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's how I feel about.
But
life.
also, you could say the same things that I'm excited about, like guitars. Like, who gives a
yeah.
shit?
Why the fuck would you want to play an instrument?
Well, I mean, at least that gives something to the world. Music. It's like an F1. What does
Well,
F1 do for the world?
It's a sport. It gives entertainment and fun.
Not to everyone. Music.
Well, you
Music
know
literally
what?
gives
You know
everything
what?
to everyone.
You know what?
What?
What about like basketball?
I win.
NFL.
Well, it's not giving anything to the world, I don't think.
So no sports give anything to the world.
No. Sports is just a thing.
Dance is a sport. It gives to the world.
I think dance gives to the world. Definitely. Yeah. Because everyone does it or has done it at least once in our life. Unless you're a baby and you died prematurely, but that's a really dark joke.
I like that one. That was good.
But yeah.
Well, I'll just find my people.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cece if you're listening, because I send all of my memes to her instead of
Your F1 memes?
Yeah.
Thank
my
God.
Fun videos.
Thank you. Cece, please don't ever die.
She also released some music recently. She is a musician. What am I saying? So CC Grace on all platforms. CC spelled CECE. Grace spelled GRACE.
Not GRAICES.
Who the fuck are you meeting that they spell it like that?
You're just adding shit.
It's like when people spell lay like LEIGH, but part of it like Kaylee.
Oh yeah.
Like KAYLEIGH.
That's some white people shit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some crazy white people shit.
Yeah. But CC Grace on all platforms.
All platforms, because
Go check her out.
Yeah.
She slays.
She slays.
When is that gonna be dead?
Literally,
Slays.
I do not use that
Slay.
word ever, but I have a coworker who uses that all the time, and it makes me want to crawl up on the inside and die.
I rarely use slay. Over text, I'll say slayage. Because I don't know, like,
You
cool.
texted me that yesterday, and I
It's the
did
only-
not respond.
It is the it's the only like slang-ish word that I
Use?
text but
Okay.
never say out loud.
Okay.
Slayage?
Slayage?
I
Yeah,
never
that's
say
weird.
that.
I would if
I-
you said that to me
People
in person.
laugh at it.
I
on
would turn
text.
around.
They like put a little.
The haha.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's funny.
No, I'm serious. If you did say like slayage,
Slayage.
I would be like, all right,
We need to go.
I'm leaving this conversation immediately and just leave.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But when people say slay way too much,
Yeah, I have a coworker who
like your
did that.
coworker.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I
It's
don't know,
just-
because like slay, that's been first of all, is coined from.
slavery.
I was gonna say the queer community,
Oh,
like drag. Anyways, did you hear about Ain't No Mo?
No.
Ugh. It was a play musical thing. I forget. But anyways, it was like leaving Broadway, and there was this whole thing where it's like no one wanted it to leave Broadway because it was such like a powerful black piece of art. It's basically about how black culture formed American culture.
Yeah.
As it often does. And the fact that it was being forced to leave Broadway was crazy. And
Is
like,
it still back? Is it
no,
back?
no, it's shut down.
Oh, the bitch got it.
And like a bunch of like celebrities donated to it, or like tried to help fund it, because I think it was also a thing of funding. And so it was like Will Ferrell, or no, oh my god, Will Smith's family.
Yeah, the famous black comedian Will Ferrell.
Dude, I used to get the names, because I didn't know their faces. I used to get the names Will Ferrell and Pharrell Williams mixed up.
No, because all Wills look the same.
Will is in Pharrell's.
Will Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, but the Smiths and like a bunch of other people, like celebrities, and I got to see it.
Oh,
Like the week it was closing.
how great was it?
Oh my god! Why the fuck did they take it off Broadway?
Yeah.
Holy shit! It was the most like artistic and moving and just creative, like.
And not to shit on Chicago, but Chicago's going on 20-something years.
Yeah, and
on
they just
Broadway?
closed down Phantom of the Broadway recently.
Yeah, Phantom of the Opera.
Sorry.
Her brain's done, mentally gone. She is.
But also, you know, it's a Phantom of Broadway now because
It's not a
It's
Broadway.
not.
Yeah,
It's simply
that's
not.
true. That's a good one.
But Phantom had its run. It was, I don't even know how many years.
Too long. Yeah.
A very long time.
Yep.
Yeah. But dude, Justice for Ain't No Mo. Damn
Get
good.
that back. Get that
Damn
back.
good show, I will say.
Well, I think that's. Is that the time we have?
I guess that's the time we have.
That's the time we have. Do you have any closing remarks? Do you want to take back any of your racist comments by any chance?
No.
Or
I stand
Said
with
that
what I
so
say.
quickly. All right, you heard it here, folks. I'm Santos Aguilar, not a racist, and that's Sophie's son, and she's a racist. We'll see you
Go
next Tuesday.
follow us on our Instagram. We are trying to be more active and a little less dead.
Oopsies.
It's been a rough one.
The world is a rough place.
It's so funny that we do this bi-weekly, but it feels like weekly.
Yeah, it does. It goes by so quick.
All right.
You're not gonna do. Oh.